Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen, and finally, it's time for Caterham versus the World to resume after a mid-season break at Belgium. We are on the final row of the grid, Trickshot and I, but worryingly for Trickshot, Sergio Perez has taken pole. He's the only man yet to score points in the championship, and that could be very threatening to the 21st position held in the championship by my teammate. And off we go, we're on the prime tyre as usual, and Trickshot with a good start on the option tyres. Rosberg with another shoddy qualifying down in 20th position. Let's see if we can thread our way through here at turn 1. Been squeezed out a little bit there, the hands gone up. I don't think there was much contact at least for us. We somehow managed to get through the very tightly packed back markers. Oh, that was very close, shooting almost causing a collision for us. Looks like he's lost his wing. We'll head up through Eau Rouge, being very careful not to... Well, I think that was Trickshot being taken out by Massa. So, not the greatest start for one half of the Caterham team. And that's quite poor for him actually, as Perez, I believe, still leads the race. Now we're at Lake Cumin, here's Perez's teammate, and he's very slow and we've spun him out. Probably going to get a penalty for that, yep. It's unfortunate. I wasn't expecting him to be so slow through there. Almost taken Hamilton as well. And he and Button just disappeared, so the British guys disappearing from our screens. Obviously lag prevalent in this race for some unknown reason, even though we're both in Australia, Trickshot and I. We're up to 5th though, and he's out of the race unfortunately. So left with one Caterham to fly the flag for the team. And let's see if that gets a safety car. Yes. So this could be very interesting. I don't usually pit this early in the race. I'm going to go to option tyres. So if I can get these to last 9 laps, which is most of the race in 25%, I might be able to do something with that. But is that Ricciardo disappearing as well now? So up into P10, we emerge from the pits in P11. So that, I guess, is a bit of a help. Next target is his teammate Vettel, and he's disappeared too, but this time we've got a penalty for it. Oh no, so we're up to P9, but we got another 10 seconds of penalties. And at the restart, we have a big task ahead of us now. So we immediately go for a move on Grosjean, who locks up as well as Raikkonen. And we're through, but he spun us out at the bus stop, and we're a bit stuck on his front wing. Yeah, there's a bit of a bump there, and we just got completely stuck on it. As Perez, you can see, still leads the race. Somehow weaving through some traffic there, get back up to P13 from 16th. We've still lost 4 positions from that restart. And trying to get past Magnussen now. And very close to spinning him out. We're going to dive down the inside of Bottas, but we've gone a bit deep. A bit of contact there, but we should be able to get through. Yeah, I think so. And around the outside of this corner, up into P11. And hopefully some guys should start pitting now. And yes, as we exit the bus stop at the end of that lap, lots of people in the pits there. And indeed, the next lap we try and go for a move here on Gutierrez around the outside, and he wants to go into the pits, so we sort of prevented him from doing that. A bit of an odd occurrence there, but nevertheless, we assume the lead. That fastest lap is a 1:50.8, and despite having some very consistent lap times in the next couple of laps, 2 more 50.8s, we're unable to gap the field by enough to win the race. But let's just see, as we cross the line, how many people will overtake us with 20 seconds of penalties. P7. I mean, it's alright. You consider 20 seconds of penalties, we could have won that race quite easily. Vernon Vettel occupied the 2 positions behind us, so our championship lead increases, but Trickshot falls down into last place with a bit of work to do to reclaim 21st. Meanwhile, in the Constructors' Championship, Toro Rosso taking a big chunk out of our championship lead. So we'll have to try and extend it again in Monza the next round. I've been Jacko. See you then.